This is the very first Saturday night training that I am doing in this space, the cryptocurrency space, and I'm very excited because I will be doing this regularly. And this is something that, I mean, my wife says that I've become obsessed, and I guess that could be a good word to use because the last couple of months I have been every bit of knowledge I can get my hands on about the cryptocurrency industry. I've been soaking up so much so I even started making videos, and I created a playlist on YouTube called cryptocurrency. So every video that I make, I add to that playlist, or videos that I find useful out there in the space. I haven't done that yet. I need to add those to my list as well. And the reason being is that we are literally in the fourth industrial revolution, not in the middle of it, not at the end of it, but at the beginning of it. That this technology is as or more important than the internet, the blockchain technology. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's okay, because I was there a couple of months ago. Now I've heard of Bitcoin for years. It's not like this just sprung up on me one day. I started investing in Bitcoin a year ago. I think the biggest challenge for me, one of the biggest turnoffs actually, was in the network marketing space, of all these network marketing companies that were sprouting out trying to take advantage of cryptocurrency. 90% of them are scams, Ponzi schemes, getting shut down left and right, opportunist CEOs that's trying to make a quick buck. And we've seen it left and right over and over and over again, and it's not going to stop. In fact, it's about to accelerate, and you're about to see a whole lot more over the next 6 months of these companies pop up. Not a day goes by. What's frustrating is I get more phone calls today about people trying to pitch me on something than actually interested in any of the marketing and advertising that I'm doing. It's hard to keep pace. So for those of you that are brand new to the hearing about this space, not about any particular company, where do you begin? Where do you start? So tonight there's 3 topics we're gonna cover tonight. The first is education. You got to get educated about what this industry is all about. Only then can you make an informed decision, because if you don't, you're going to be reliant on other people, and maybe other people that you trust. And I love a lot of people that I know, but I think there comes a point in time you've got to be able to make the right decision for you and your family, and you've got to have the right knowledge. So you've got to get educated, basic education. The second thing we're going to talk about is the assets portion of cryptocurrency. And what do I mean by that is this. You ever seen that old movie about the golden goose who laid golden eggs? And everybody was fighting over the value of the eggs. But no one realized that the real treasure was in who controlled the goose laying the eggs. So we're going to talk about having your own golden goose that is popping out cryptocurrencies every single month, passively. And then the third, how to acquire a personal loan. Now, Wealth 101 I learned in business school, always use other people's money. The rich do every single day. You hear about Donald Trump got started with $1 million of his dad's money and turned it to billions. You hear someone says, I started with $5,000. I got a business loan. Why do you think banks are in business of loaning money? That's what stimulates the economy. That's what gets people the resources that they need to launch and start their business. Otherwise, how long is it going to take somebody that's working a 9-to-5 job to save up enough funds to be able to start and generate their own business so that they can earn passive income? Forever. So we're going to talk about how to get your own personal loan, not to turn around and do what most people do, which is to go out and use it like they did on their tax returns, buy a house, a car, clothes, take vacations, have fun with your money. but how to let your money work for you by investing it, by purchasing assets that's going to bring you a passive income every single month. We'll talk. So those are the three things we're going to talk about. So let's first start with the education portion. I believe in diversification, especially in this space. This, as exciting as it is also one of the most volatile spaces to be in as well. It's always changing. It's always going to be changing. You've got to have the long vision in mind here. You can't be looking at trying to make a quick buck. Are there people doing it? Yes. But you've got to have a long vision here. The market's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to continue to do that. What we do know long term is that it's not going anywhere. And that over time it's always going to be going up. You have what's called market corrections. We're in the midst of one right now in the cryptocurrency land, where you might see the Bitcoin and Ethereum shoot up and then all of a sudden come down like a month later, and then shoot up again and then come down. You know, we're in the midst of that happening right now on the downtrend. And when it's on the downtrend, that's when you want to buy. Buy as much as you can. I wish I had $1 million I can go playing with in this industry. I read a report today, and I advise this too. I haven't shot this video yet. But the Ethereum millionaires that's getting in trouble with the IRS because they're going on social media bragging about how much coins they have and how much money they're making, and of course they're not reporting that on their tax return. So I can't give any tax advice, especially since this is being recorded. But what I can say is be careful what you say on social media. Be careful about how many Bitcoins and Ethereum you're talking about having. You know, eyeballs will be on you, and anything that you say can and will be used against you sometime in the future. So just be smart about it. One guy ran his mouth talking about investments in Ethereum is netting him $90 million. What do you think the IRS did? What? Let's take a look at this guy. So be very careful and be very smart. So when I say diversifying in this industry, I mean how safe can I play in this game? As safe as possible. I'm not about the HYIP companies out there. And just because somebody has made money in something doesn't make it legal. That's another trap. Well, this guy he made $1 million in 7 months. Doesn't mean it's legal. He made a whole lot of money. He's probably going to get out before it gets shut down. But I also believe in never putting all your eggs in one basket. And the way I see the diversification in this industry is 3 industry types. We're only going to be talking about 2 tonight, but 3 industry types. 1, education, and 2, investing. So first, the education. There's a company that I have partnered with, Tim Miller. If you are not familiar with that name, he is the #1 money earner in skinny body care. He's been with that company for 7 years, made $4 million with the company. He's not a company hopper. He's old school. I mean, really old school. Let me see if he's on here right now. Else I'm making fun of him. But he's old school. But he's also very intelligent and not stupid. And he was telling me about, you know, if you go back on his post for the last year and a half, he hasn't been favorable at all when it comes to cryptocurrency. Not because of the industry, but like me, because of the companies taking advantage of people. So he's like, the best way to play it safe is not to get involved. Until, you know, he's hanging out with his millionaire friends and one of his good buddies says he has $1 million worth of Bitcoin. Yeah, what are you waiting on? Then he started looking into it more. And so I call this, if you ever saw the Spider-Man movie, training wheels protocol, education. He and I were starting a 90-day run in a company called iCoinPro. That is only $39 a month. Are you kidding me? Its primary goal and its product is not Bitcoin, it's not Ethereum, it's not blockchain, it's not Ripple or ETC, it's education. It's designed to teach you and update you on what cryptocurrency is all about from its history to now, what's going on in the market with constant updates, and how you can do micro trading if you choose to daily with your cryptocurrencies, like Forex. In the Forex trading, you've got two network marketing companies doing that, IML and Wealth Generators. Well, Bitcoin, or I can't even say Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency industry is going to be a huge market as far as trading. In fact, it's going to end up being bigger than anything out there. Forex has already adopted Bitcoin into their trade, but it's going to be huge. So the education part of it is teaching you that for $39 a month. Is there value in that? Well, I also read an article that has Duke, Stanford, Harvard, all these business schools are now offering cryptocurrency courses or blockchain courses in their college, preparing to teach the next generation. I don't know about you, but I don't have Harvard money, nor would I even qualify to get in that school. So we've got to be self-educated here. After 2.5 months, I have a degree in cryptocurrency. Not a high school degree, a college degree. Give me another 2 months, I'll have a master's degree. Give me by the end of the year, I'll have a PhD in this industry. That's how much knowledge I'm soaking up right now. Not a day goes by. Not an hour goes by, actually. There's a couple of websites that I have on my desktop, my tabs at the top, open constantly because new articles are coming out, I mean, every hour. In fact, tonight I'm going to be shooting a video just to give you some topics. It's called Bitcoin Study. Exclusivity encourages greater Bitcoin adoption. That's one. Another one. Markets update. Bears drag Bitcoin price lows. The bear market. There's another one. BTC and Blockchain International Summit that's coming up in 2017. It says, let's see, inviting renowned companies in this industry from the US, the UK, Europe, South America, Japan, South Korea, and Southeast Asia to attend this BTC Summit in Beijing. Together we discuss the trend and future of cryptocurrency. You know the major trend I see in those countries I named off? Japan, South Korea, Southeast Asia, Beijing, China. Oh, let's throw in US and UK, South America. Asia is running the show on this. Big time. And there's geopolitical reasons why. Because it all comes around due to the US dominance of the world economy with the US dollar and other nations that want to get away with that. They kind of want to spread their own wings, get away from the US dollar. Here's another one. A new millionaires club. ETH trader tells the public he netted over $200 million in gains this year. $200 million? Problem is he ran his mouth on the internet and he's got the IRS trying to track him down. $200 million in gains. It says, according to a recent report from Bloomberg, a cryptocurrency trader started bragging online that he made a cool $283 million by investing $55 million into Ethereum. The pseudo-anonymous trader revealed his ETH address, showing the public his 413% profit accumulated this year. I'm looking right at that sucker. Now, you have to understand, Ethereum was only $10 this January. It was just $10 seven months ago. Shows you how fast things are moving right now. So basically, in other words, I am. Oh, you want to know the websites, huh? Forbes. This one is news.bitcoin.com. Where's my other one? Let's see. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to put my YouTube cryptocurrency favorite channel, and in every video I make that I do on the news, I also put the link to the article in the description box, so that if people that don't want to listen to me actually read the news, they can go and video manager. They can go and hook up the article themselves. Playlists. So let me give you that link right now. Give me a second here. Cryptocurrency. Yeah, here's the link. All right, that's my playlist link for all cryptocurrency. So any videos that I have that goes over news, look in the description box, and I've got all the links there, and the websites that I'm getting my information from. Inside Business Trader, I'm registered to a whole lot of stuff till it hits my email box, so I'm constantly popping up. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to play a quick video. It's only 4 minutes long. That's going to show the iCoinPro side, what it does, and then we're going to be moving on. So here is that video.
Why are billionaire investors like Bill Gates and Richard Branson investing in Bitcoin? And how can you get in on it? Since 2008, Bitcoin has grown faster than any other currency on the planet, and people have made millions. But the biggest growth is going to happen over the next several years, making Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies one of the most exciting investment vehicles in the last few decades, and anyone can participate. As of the time this video is being made, one Bitcoin is worth about $1,200 US. Every day, as more and more people learn what Bitcoin is, what its benefits are, and most importantly, how easy it is to use, its value continues to grow. And when you combine the thousands of new people getting involved with Bitcoin every day, along with more and more companies accepting Bitcoin to purchase their products and services, along with the fact that there are a limited number of Bitcoin available, the basic rule of supply and demand is a big reason that it's going to climb even more. In fact, experts predict by the end of 2017, Bitcoin will be worth over $3,000. And many say it can realistically reach as high as $1 million or more per Bitcoin in the next 10 years. Tim Draper, founder DFJ Venture Capital Firm, says Bitcoin will be over $10,000 per Bitcoin in 3 years. Jeremy Liu, the first investor in the multi-billion-dollar social app Snapchat, says Bitcoin could realistically be worth $500,000 by 2030. And Wences Casares, CEO of Bitcoin storage vault Zappos, says, in 10 years, Bitcoin will be worth between $500,000 and $1 million. It's not difficult to see why so many of the world's wealthiest entrepreneurs and investors are making Bitcoin a big part of their investment portfolios. But what many people don't realize is that anybody can participate, and you don't need millions or even thousands of dollars to do it. In fact, if you had just $100 worth of Bitcoin today and Bitcoin went to $1 million, your $100 would be worth over $83,000. But none of that means anything if you don't know how to get started. That's why we created iCoinPro. Designed with the brand new person in mind, iCoinPro is the first and only company of its kind that gives you our proprietary, easy-to-follow, step-by-step training system to teach you exactly what Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are and how you can start using them today. For only $39.95 per month, you will receive full access to over $10,000 worth of training and income-generating tools not available anywhere else in the world that will teach you everything from understanding Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, where and how to purchase Bitcoin, and important terminology, to advanced strategies like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency mining, understanding buy and sell signals, and even strategies like arbitrage, where you can buy Bitcoin at a low price on one exchange, then immediately sell for more on another. The world is changing, and technology is quickly taking over. The need for multiple streams of income has never been greater. Bitcoin has already surpassed gold in total value. Over the next 10 years, we could see more millionaires created than any other industry in history. And there's no easier way to get started than with iCoinPro. And speaking of multiple streams of income, iCoinPro is also a very powerful income stream in itself. In fact, if you decide to tell others about iCoinPro so they can learn how to get started with cryptocurrencies, you will get paid every month on everyone you introduce. Plus, as part of the industry's most powerful, power line-driven matrix compensation plan, when you enter your name and email on this page, we will immediately reserve you a position in our power line so you can see how fast the company is growing and how many people will be placed in our fast-filling 2x14 accelerated matrix after you. The way the matrix works, everyone is placed in the highest available position following their enroller. So the only place for everyone who joins after you to go is under the ones who are already in. And with no enrollment requirements to participate in the matrix, you can earn without ever enrolling a single person. So the sooner you lock in your position, the sooner you can start to profit. And with deeper levels of fast start bonuses and huge matching bonuses paid out when you build a team, iCoinPro not only has the most valuable product in the space, but also the most lucrative pay plan in the industry. Take a free tour today. Get started with cryptocurrency and lock in your position in the matrix. Welcome aboard iCoinPro.
All right. So now you have a basic understanding iCoinPro is, but it's even bigger than that. Not only is it allowing you to get educated on it, also a compensation plan attached to it that we get paid in Bitcoin. Well, you can choose. You can choose to have it paid in direct deposit, or you can choose to get paid in Bitcoin. The reason why that's significant is because you earn while you learn. I choose to get paid in Bitcoin, and this is money that I'm never going to pull out. See, you don't have to stop whatever it is you're currently doing right now to bring an income in. Whether you're on a 9-to-5 job, whether you are already part of other network marketing companies, that's fine. But everybody needs to get trained on cryptocurrency. And everybody can afford $39. And by you referring people, you get paid in Bitcoin, and you let that stack up. See, I don't need to listen to my fellow other broke networkers about their opinion on it. When you just heard in the video, guys like Bill Gates and all the top industry leaders, what they project it to be worth in 10 years. It's just mind-boggling. And I will say, here's some free education, because someone asked me this question. How do I know that Bitcoin is going to, and cryptocurrency is going to rise in value? Here's how I know this. When you have something that is finite, like gold is finite. There's not an infinite amount of gold on the planet Earth that can be dug up. Bitcoin is finite at 21, 22 billion Bitcoins, and that's it. There can never be more Bitcoins mined. That's what it is. When the demand for Bitcoin rises and you have a limited supply, the value goes up. That's what happens with gold, silver, everything else. When the demand is high, the supply is short, the value rises. So when the rest of the world wakes up and they're trying to get their hands on this, that's why these billionaires are projecting it to shoot up to 100,000, $500,000, or $1 million per coin. And what if you were sitting on 500 coins by then, when that happens? They say that this industry is going to generate the very first trillionaire individual. If you've ever watched, and I highly encourage you to do so, it was on the History Channel, an episode or a series called The Men Who Built America. The captains of industry at the turn of the last century, when things were not regulated like it is today. The Carnegies, the DuPonts, the JP Morgans, the Henry Fords. These guys, in today's money, I think it was JP Morgan, when one sale was done between him and Carnegie, was worth almost $600 billion in today's money for a short period of time. 600 billion. It didn't last long. That dropped because he got cut up. The richest man right now, Bill Gates, what, 85 billion? It's getting close to 100 billion. This industry is going to create the first trillionaire. So, here's what we are going to do on the 90-day run. I'm not going to go over this in a presentation. Every Thursday I will be doing presentations for iCoinPro, just a presentation side. But I definitely want to show the strategy on the 90-day run. Why this is important. It is a forced, I'll show this one right here. It is a forced 2x14 matrix. If you signed up and did absolutely nothing, and it just filled up, 10 levels deep, you're at $2,046 a month in Bitcoin. 10 levels deep. If you decide to do something, so you start getting promoted to 2-star, 3-star, going down 14 levels, now you can get up to $32,760 a month in Bitcoin. Now, how do you get to these numbers? Well, let's break it even smaller. Our goal is to help people to get to $5,000 a month in 90 days. So now you have $5,000 a month going into your Bitcoins every single month. How? Just getting two, and that's it. Here's your goal. You sign up with iCoinPro. You use it to get your education. You share it with 2 people, rinse and repeat. It's $39, people, with a digital product that you can sign up people from all over the planet because we're not shipping anything. Easy peasy, easy sell. So that's all I need to say on that aspect. Now it's time for me to move on. In that video, you saw them say something about mining, cryptocurrency mining. You know, what is that? What does that mean? Well, we all, when we went to school, because we weren't alive when the gold rush happened, so we had to learn about it in our history books. And our history books told us about a time when people sold all of their assets and they moved out west, right, to strike it rich. Now, the people who made the most money were not people mining for gold. They were the people that were selling the shovels and the axes and the picks, the supplies. That's the story we always use in network marketing, right? But those who dig for gold and found it became filthy rich. Just like when they were oil prospecting. You find an oil well, you became, they called it what? Black gold. You were rich overnight. The Beverly Hillbillies. The same thing is happening today. The difference is people in China or in Africa did not have the ability to just pick up shop, move out to the west in United States and mine for gold. This digital currency is available to everybody. Everybody has the ability to. Now, the entire blockchain is being built because of what we call miners. Miners are these machines that are programmed to solve a mathematical problem, and once they solve the problem, they're rewarded in coins. So I want you to think of the stock market. For example, when Facebook and Microsoft and Apple, when these companies first got started, a lot of their employees, even the janitors, would opt to have shares in the company instead of a salary. Now, at the time, the share was worth absolutely nothing. It wasn't worth anything yet because the company wasn't worth anything. Okay, long-term thinking. Fast forward 10 years and the janitor's a millionaire. See how that works? Janitor's a millionaire. Or and the same concept now. you know, the coin that you're mining may not be worth that much, but over time, it's going to be worth everything. Now, I guess, you know, I'll pull up this graphic here for you to understand hash power and how that works, how blockchain works. When a computer solves the problem, it creates a block. This block is collecting data that every single transaction, you know, that's happening through cryptocurrency is all being recorded by everybody. So it's no longer just a two-ledger system between you, whoever you're doing business with, and then the bank. It's being recorded by everybody. And the hash rate is the power that links the blocks together. That is what the computers are solving. So there are machines out there, there's mining machines that mine for this stuff. And there always will be. How would you like to have the ability to own a machine that is mining the cryptocurrency for you every single month? See, you've got right now investors out there, people who are just buying cryptocurrency and sitting on them. They don't know what to do with it. They're not trading it. They're not mining. They just feel, well, at least it's better than my money sitting in a bank account that's not generating me any interest, really. At least here, you know, I'm going to get a higher return in 1 year. But how about getting a machine that's going to be giving you cryptocurrency every single month? I'm jacked out of my mind because mine just started mining the other day. So it's passive income. Every single day, it's making me money. It's like I've got my own printing machine. I can't wait till I have 10 of them. The cost of the machine right now is $3,200. $3,200. You have to understand long-term value. The machine itself can pay itself off within 3 to 6 months, depending on whatever it's mining at the time. Talk about ultimate value. So for those of you that have the ability to do so, I highly encourage you to purchase a machine or more. And I will say this, we got word that because of the high demand and the difficulty in the mining, the machines are actually going to go up in price sometime next month. So you've got a short window of opportunity here to get the machine at the lower price before it goes up. Even when it goes up, I'm getting more machines. Let's say you want to be able to walk off your job and retire. What if you have enough machines that's generating you $3,000 to $5,000 a month? Passive income every single month. There's people in our team that's not getting 1 or 2 machines. They're getting 20, 50, 100 of them. And whenever it mines and we're mining for Ethereum right now, when it mines for it, and you sit on that sucker, what do you think that Ethereum is going to be worth a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now? So that's the second aspect. Purchasing yourself an asset that's going to generate you passive income every single month. Let me play a quick video of what a mining farm actually looks like. Take a look at this. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, the wrong link. Let me go back. I hope my internet connection is not dropping on me. This happens when I got let me do a testing. Can you guys still hear me? I think I have semi or internet. Why is this not working then? If not, I'm going to have to wing it and pull up another video. Yeah, it's playing there. All right. Yeah, it's not gonna cooperate with me, so I'll have to play those videos another time. Anyways, I can shoot. I can put the link in there, and you guys can look at it later on. That's not a problem. I'll put the link in the chat box. Got that right, Bill. That's a link to the. You can see what a mining data center looks like. But this is for the big boys. If you're just getting your feet wet, that's what iCoinPro is for. It's only $39. Within a couple of months, you can get to $5,000 a month, and now you can use that money to buy yourself machines. It's always, moving from one step to the next step to the next step. Then you can use the machines, whatever you make from the machines, to buy more machines. It's all about reinvesting, going, and going, but getting educated at the same time. And the last part of this is what we put together, my business partner, Jairus Coleman, is for those individuals who understand using other people's money, getting a loan and letting that loan work for you. In fact, here's the whole point. One reason why people fear loans is they fear the amount they have to pay back on a monthly basis. And rightfully so. That is, a concern because you don't want to add another bill on top of whatever it is you already have bills for. That's normal. The whole point is that if you get a loan, that you use the money from that so that now the new money you make will pay the loan off itself. That's what people do when they get business loans. They're getting a loan for their business, and the money they make in their business they use to pay off the loan, not from their own regular budget. So what if you got a loan, and with that loan you were able to buy 3 machines, 5 machines, 10 machines, or you used it in any, you don't have, all we can do is advise you, because one of the prerequisites of us getting this deal with these lenders is their main concern is people's ability to pay off the loan. They don't want to have people defaulting. So we have interviews. We want to know, what are you going to do with the money? Do you have a plan? Just like if with banks are the same way. Banks want to know, if you're getting a loan from us, what are you doing with it? What's your business plan? Same concept. You buy 5, 10 machines. You use the profit from the machine to pay the loan. Not only the monthly, but also pay the loan off faster in half the time. It's just giving you a head start. You now have the capital needed to go on. See, there's a lot of people out there that don't need a loan because they've got the capital. I went to a meeting in May. Is it May? Yeah, sometime in May in LA, and it was for this company. And my business partners in Sweden had just got started already. And they asked me if I can go to the meeting because it was only 30 minutes from my house, and they wanted me to check it out for them because they, it's not like they can just hop on a plane from Sweden and come on down to California. They told me that the owner was going to be there, the top money earner was going to be there, the lawyers were going to be there. It's their corporate office in California. I had no idea what was going on. This was in my early understanding of what cryptocurrency was about. All they said was, yeah, man, this is about this company that's got some machines, and the machine is going to be mining cryptocurrency. The only reason why I said yes was because 2 months before, I was talking on the phone with my business partner in Puerto Rico, Justice LeBron, and we were talking about what her husband is doing with investing and looking at cryptocurrency. And we were amazed how Bitcoin had jumped from like $700 last November to at this time it was about $1,600, $1,700 at that time. And we were looking and we had a Coinbase account. And the other thing on the Coinbase account was Ethereum and Litecoin. And Ethereum at that time was, I think, 40 or 50 something dollars. And so I was like, oh, I should go ahead and buy. Oh, it's like maybe 30 something dollars. Let me go ahead and buy a couple of these Ethereums. And I did. And it jumped to like 130 bucks in less than 30 days. And so when they called me and said that they have these machines that's mining Ethereum, my little light bulb went off in my head. I said, yeah, I think this is a meeting I need to go to. So I went, and the people in the room, I quickly realized that I was homeless Joe in the room. I had the least amount of wealth in that room. These were bankers, investors, real estate people, not your typical network marketing type of people. In fact, people that you would never see in a network marketing meeting. These are people that have got money sitting in the bank. And they were dropping it. I want to buy 50 machines right now. How do I do that? I quickly did the math in my head. 50 machines times 3,200. What? I had another guy that was sitting next to me. I was just listening to his conversation. He was like, yeah, I don't fully understand this Bitcoin stuff, but back in 2014, my son told me, he said, Dad, you need to go ahead and get into this Bitcoin, buy some Bitcoin. He owns like 280 something Bitcoins. It was 287. And I quickly did the math. 287 times at the time, about 2,500. He had a $717,000 worth of Bitcoin. And he didn't even know what it was. But he understood numbers. He understood, wow, if I only spent a couple $1,000 and 2 years, 3 years later, it's worth 700,000. That's a good deal. That's a good return. And then he's even smarter. Now I'm one of you saw he was getting 20 machines right there on the spot. And they're gonna work up to get some more. But what the loan allows you to do is give a head start. So here's a couple of qualifications. If you are interested, the loan can be anywhere between $15,000 to $40,000, in some cases up to $100,000. Qualification is, number one, you got to be using it to invest in something. You got, when you interview with our people, they're going to ask you. If you tell them, yeah, I'm going to get a couple of machines, you're good to go. Now, you're going to need to have ID or a copy of your current government-issued ID, and I'll have this in I didn't put in a PDF form just yet here. Your most current pay stubs showing year-to-date gross income. If you are retired or self-employed, you're going to need to upload a 1099-R or 1040s with the Schedule C. Or if you are on government assistance, your current benefit letter. Number 3, over the past 60 days of bank statements from personal checking account which you receive your pay stubs. And you want to make sure that, you can see your name and address and everything, banking institution on it, that's clear. A voided check from the bank account you are planning on making direct withdrawal repayments from. Credit score between 600 and up. Of course, the better your score, probably the more money you're going to be able to get. No public records. No missed payments within the last 90 days. Not maxed out on current credit lines, below 50% on them. And that's it. Basic general stuff. And we'll put you through the process. So if you need a Clint, you should have that. I already emailed that over to you guys. So you should have the same one. If you can't find that one, let me know. I'll shoot it back on over to you. And that's the 3 things, guys. The rest of 2017, this is my focus, primarily. There's still other things that I'm doing. But this is my focus because you follow the money. And this is not going to happen again. So you got to take advantage when it's there. It may not be there when you want it to be. It may not be there when you're ready for it. But when it comes, you got to take action. And this is one of those times where we need to take action. iCoinPro massive spillover. If you haven't done so, get signed in and upgrade it tonight. If I invited you, www.teachmecrypto.com. Take the free tour and register tonight. Plus, help me out because I only need like 2 more people, and I'm going to be featured on their leadership website. And whoever does that tonight, I'm going to be doing something special, a special promo for you. So whoever signs up with me tonight before midnight, like in the next 2 hours, you're going to get something special from me done for you. So teachmecrypto.info if you're not already in there. If you're involved, this is our 90-day run. Not just 2. You want to knock out 5. 5 and we duplicate. $39, people. 5 getting 5, getting 5, getting 5, getting 5. Your income is going to explode. See, I'm following the lead of Tim Miller. He used this exact same process because it's the same comp plan from Skitty Body Care. Wait, who's on here? Because I'm about to share something. Because I don't know if I can say it publicly. The owner, I can't say this. The owner of Skinny Body Care is the one behind putting the programming, the software, and everything together in iCoinPro. He owns 3 other network marketing companies. He also owns over $1 million worth in Bitcoin. www.teachmecrypto.net. www.teachmecrypto.net. This is the MLM side that we're pushing. The mining is not an MLM side. You know, we just want you to get your machine and earn money passively. Now, you do get paid. If you sell other machines, you're going to earn $200 per machine you sell. Not bad. But for the average people, you know, not everybody can afford that. This is what we're pushing. Why? Because we're getting their feet wet. It's the training wheels protocol. Getting their feet wet in what crypto is all about, getting them to earn a little bit about it, and then when they're comfortable and they can, then we can bring them into the big boy area and start getting some machines for themselves. But now you're going to be getting paid in Bitcoin. I love that concept. And you can do whatever you want once you get paid, or you can choose to have it direct deposit. So you want to make that happen before midnight tonight, immediately. And then if you're interested in the loan side, shoot me a message, and I'm going to pass you off to Jairus Holman. That's going to ask you some questions and get you into the process and get yourself done. We can get you done before this month is out, and you can buy as many machines as you can before this month is over, before the price goes up next month. The price is going to go up next month. Now, the company has not launched yet in the United States. It's just the team I'm on has been allowed, because they were testing it through us, allowed to be able to start building before the launch. So when we launch on the 1st of August, that's when things will start to take off. Also, any machines that's purchased from this point forward, the day they go online is going to be September 1st when it starts chugging for you. So September, October, November, December, you've got 4 months. And at current rate, maybe, at current rate, things can be faster. It might go slower. It will always be profitable. You'll probably be able to pay off that machine before the year is out, and then you've got another 20 months of pure profit. This depends on how the market goes, but ultimately it is nothing but pure profit, no matter which way it goes, because these coins is only going to go up in value over the next couple of years, and you're sitting on your golden goose. So, anybody have any quick questions? You can type box. I'll get an answer for you. Unfortunately, I'm not able to play my videos. I wanted to play my video, I mean, especially this one, this 25-second one. I love that one. Let me see if I can do that. But any questions or comments, go ahead and type in the chat box. Then I'm going to give you some other follow-up information. Let's see, this one right here. Maybe it's because I have it in the playlist section. You get it out of there. Let's go back. I'm not looking at the screen. Let me see if there's any questions. So far, nobody has any questions. You guys get it. You should. I mean, this is a simple concept. If what we're doing, and this is the layout that I'm doing with our team, Power Team Marketing. So tomorrow night will be team call. Every Sunday night we have a team call at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I will type that number in the chat box in 1 second. I'm just looking for this video. Wow, I didn't realize how many videos I've done in the past week. Good grief. Here we go. All right, so tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And the telephone number is 712-432-0075, PIN 865707#. We're going to talk about the 90-day run. $0 to $5,000 a month in 90 days. And 90 days from now, we're talking June, August, rest of July, August, September, October. Now you've got money that you can use to purchase machines. Here's a question by Clint. Folks, I've only done one MLM project because I haven't found one that I was comfortable and had the upside the mining of cryptocurrencies has. This is literally starting a new company that can net worth millions. And the startup cost is $3,200, a monthly fee for education that is also going to generate. Yeah, I didn't even think of it like that. Yeah, because when you buy the machine, there is no monthly fee. You just buy the machine. But you tag on, okay, a monthly fee where you can learn. I like that. A monthly fee for education that is also going to generate money that allows you to acquire another asset, going to generate another, and so on and so on. The coins are paid as a return of your investment, be worth millions over the next 10 years. Clint has got it. You got it. That's why I have the combination of the two. And these are two safe zones. They're safe. I'm not worried about, the other, we're going to double your money in every 2 days or 3 days. We're gonna triple it. We guarantee anytime you see something that says we guarantee a return, run. You can't guarantee anyway. I can't guarantee how many coins the mining machine is going to mine every month. I can't. Back in October, it was doing 12 to 13. Currently, right now, it's between 1.5 to 3. 2 months ago, it was between 4 and 6. But at the same time, the value of the coin has risen from $10 at height. It went to $400. It's hovering between like 180 to 220 the past week. 2 months from now, it might shoot to $600. Just 2 coins at $600 each. That's $1,200 a month. Are you kidding me? So we can't guarantee anything. There's a risk, but you can be smart. And that is what we're doing with Power Team Marketing. We're being smart. So with that, let me see if this video plays. We'll see you all tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I am serious, 90-day run. How can we end this month with iCoinPro? In the rest of we got 3 weeks left in the month. 2.5, 3 weeks left. End this month out strong on the education side. Let's get our people educated. They have no clue. And I'm going to tell you when you're going to know it's late. When people start seeing Bitcoin ATM machines in their neighborhood, and when whatever company you're part of right now, all of a sudden you get a message from corporate saying, we now are giving you the option to get paid in Bitcoins. When you see that happen, you missed the early bird special. Do you understand what I'm saying here? When you start to see that, you have missed the early bird special. Do you know when I first heard of a Bitcoin ATM? I was part of a company called Sherlock Nation. At the time, it was Shopping Sherlock. I had a woman on my team named Tracy from Japan. She owned a restaurant called the Pink Cow. It's a nighttime restaurant with music and dancing and all that stuff. She made the newspapers in Japan for having the very first Bitcoin ATM machine in the entire country. And she's a California girl, living like an expat. That was 2014. That came out 14, 16. Maybe 2013. Yeah, no, 2014 when that happened. You think she was in early. She had the very first one in the entire country. Now they've made Bitcoin legal as far as a registered currency in the whole country. I wish I could take what I have in my head and throw it out to you guys about the sense of urgency. But it's go time, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Miller made $4 million in a couple of years using this comp plan. He's doing it again, only he's going to do it in half that time. And I'm only talking iCoinPro on a $39 a month program. Let's go to work. Thank you for joining us tonight. I did record this. I'll get the recording out as soon as I upload it. See you on the team call tomorrow. Video. Did it play? Video? No. Let's try this.